Hello, everybody. Welcome to Absolute Scare with Josh and Rory. I'm Rory.
I'm Josh.
And this is a podcast where we watch movies you've never heard of and we talk about them. And today we are talking about Boy Meets Girl from 1998. This was sent to us by the director.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's Jerry Ciccoritti, I believe, is how you would pronounce the last name. Did you watch? Have you ever heard of him before?
I hadn't. I looked at his IMDb.
Have you heard of any of his other movies?
I have mostly just the TV shows that I.
Okay, because he had a movie go viral last year.
Oh, really?
Hot Frosty. He's the director of Hot Frosty.
Oh, producer Aaron, big fan.
Producer Aaron. It did go viral because it was the movie about the woman who wishes a snowman to be alive, and he comes alive as like a super hot model.
Hell yeah!
She wants to fuck.
I need to see this movie.
And apparently it has some very weird scenes to it.
Really? You don't say the one where a woman wants to fuck a snowman has some weird scenes?
The director of this movie had some weird scenes in it. But yes, thank you so much to Jerry Ciccoritti for getting us this movie.
Mm-hmm.
This movie, very Canadian. It has a 5.4 on IMDb with 348 votes, and only 70 people on Letterboxd have ever seen this movie.
Wow.
This movie takes place in Toronto's Little Italy community.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Toronto's Little Italy, Josh?
I don't know if I ever was.
Did you ever see anyone yelling at each other or gestating heavily with their hands?
Yeah, see, I think I would have remembered that.
You would have remembered it, yes. I did not know how big the Italian community of Toronto is, but I will say this movie does not do great when it comes to fighting stereotypes of Italian immigrants. I will say, what do you think of this movie?
You know, it was also 1998. Did we mention that? Yeah, it was. I liked it a lot, actually.
This was a very fun, like, little romantic comedy.
Yeah, it was nice.
It doesn't hold together super well. If you like, look at the way I see it, it's kind of like an old wives' tale in a way, where you hear it from like 20 different people,
right?
And they all have like little different ways of telling it. Where maybe the story doesn't make sense all the way through.
It's like campy and over the top, and I kind of like that.
But the vibe is very fun.
Yeah,
it's very romantic, which
doesn't
I
take
like.
itself like too seriously, which is nice.
Yes, the acting is for the most part pretty good, or at least in theme with the movie.
Yes.
And we got a good star here in the lead, Sean Astin.
I was stunned. Loved it.
Yeah, and he was a little cutie,
a handsome boy,
very handsome boy. I maybe there are times here being like, I wish he got more romantic leads when he was like a 20-something-year-old, instead of having to hold up fucking Frodo, son of a bitch. I don't know. I don't have any strong feelings about Frodo. But then we also have Emily Hampshire as Angelina, who is our romantic lead. She is an Italian woman in this movie, and she is very much not an Italian woman. the one note, not the strongest of Italian accent.
Man, what is with our podcast and finding not great Italian accents? It's like the third time.
It's the one that everyone thinks that they can do very easily.
Yes, and I think they were like, yeah, I think you have it. I don't know.
I mean,
but it was like, even I did get over it a little bit, and I did enjoy her performance.
Yes.
Despite being like, all right.
She is saying these Italian words phonetically for sure. She speaks a lot of Italian, and I'm pretty sure none of it made any sense.
Because I think she was like 19. I didn't even know she'd been acting for that long.
Yes,
which is
so
crazy.
Have you seen her in anything else?
Big Schitt's Creek fan, and
yes.
And then I kind of watched a whole bunch of things at the same time with her.
Okay.
I saw this movie, another Canadian film with Jay Baruchel called Good Neighbors.
Okay, yes,
really weird one, but she was in that.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm glad that everyone in this is pretty well known, or at least doing well for themselves,
Yeah.
I'd say. We also had Kevin McDonald.
Oh my God, the hero of the movie.
I loved it.
It was so funny every time he was on screen.
He is given so little to do, and he gets a laugh with every single line. It's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely loved it.
Then we also have Joe Mantegna.
Mantegna?
Fat Tony.
Fat Tony.
Best known as Fat Tony. As El Magnifico.
So great.
Very fun,
Yeah.
very campy.
See, and like his accent was over the top
Yes.
bad, I would
Yes.
say, like he was just like, because he was basically playing a sex god. I don't really know.
I was so
Like,
confused
his
as
character.
to what he was. I'm pretty sure he was a sex god.
Yeah.
But also he interacts with the people as like just a regular guy. So
Yeah, he sure does.
and then the only other person that I really took note of was Suk-Yin Lee.
Oh, I didn't know who she was in the movie. I'm not
Yes.
sure what else she's in.
She's just like somewhat of a Canadian. Like do you recognize the name Suk-Yin Lee? She
It
was
does
on
sound familiar,
CBC
actually.
for a very long time.
okay.
She's like was a news presenter on there. She's been on. She's directed a few movies there. She was in Young People Fucking and Short Bus. If you heard those ones, Canadian classics. But we make a lot of movies about fucking, I feel, up here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people underestimate it. Anyways, she was the she plays
She was like the other words. She worked with
she worked with Angelina
Yeah.
and she was Mike's ex-girlfriend.
yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so might as well just jump into
Yeah,
this
let's
movie.
go.
Well, start off. I'll start off by just saying, if you can't find this movie, watch it before.
Definitely, yeah.
This is definitely a recommend on
Well,
my
especially
part.
I hope since it's Canadian that it could get on some sort of platform.
I'm kind of surprised, yeah,
Yeah.
because I was talking with the director, and he was saying that he's just having trouble finding any distribution, and it definitely feels like there's so many ways that you could do it now, but I don't know enough about distribution to
No, me neither.
make it happen. But if you happen to own a distribution company or work in programming for Tubi or something, this is a movie that I think would do really well. I think if you like Hallmark movies,
Yeah.
I think this would
This
play really
well,
well
it's
to
no
that.
shock that because he's directed a couple of those after.
Yes,
I think
exactly,
But it's
yeah.
like, yeah. This was,
It's like a higher end Hallmark movie.
yeah.
I'd
I
say.
would say like in it's fun and it's funny and yeah, no, it was really well done.
Got some very good laughs out of it. He said that it was Breakfast at Tiffany's by way of Fellini. I'm just like too okay, too highfalutin for me a little bit, but if you know what those two things are,
Yeah.
you might like it.
I've heard of Fellini. I don't think I've seen any of his films.
I'm a big fan of the Mickey Rourke part of Breakfast at Tiffany's, so I think that's what he was going for. Yeah, I like breakfast.
That's one of my favorite meals.
First breakfast, second breakfast. So yes, we open the movie and it's like they're playing a little bit with the format, I guess, because it shows them calling action and stuff. Very fun, just kind of start. It doesn't really come back now that I think about
Right.
it. But
I honestly forgot until you just said that.
I think I think that's what he means by Fellini, because that's something Fellini would do a lot.
That's great.
The single shot is like Fellini-esque in my mind. And it is Joe Mantegna as I think I'll just try and call him El Magnifico.
Yeah.
And again, we don't know.
He's kind of a narrator, but not for the whole film.
He's kind of a narrator. He's kind of a sex love god. And
yeah, almost like a Cupid type powers.
a little bit.
Like, yeah.
But like Italian.
Yeah, so he's just banging this one woman
Oh,
over and over.
Over and over. Listen, not that Italian, because he's only banging one woman. He's very much in love with this single woman in this movie, and they are falling all over each other. But yeah, he kind of starts the movie off by talking about Valentine's Day, the importance of Valentine's Day, the origin of it kind of thing. We're walking through the streets of Little Italy, and then we get our title sequence, which I liked. I don't know if you remember it. It was just like hand-drawn pictures kind of thing with fancy handwriting that I could not read at all, because I thought it said Smiley Hampshire for the introducing Smiley Hampshire.
Love Smiley. She's so great.
She was good.
Yeah, introducing it said too. Right?
Yes,
That was-
introducing.
yeah.
This was probably one of her first ones. And then it's shown that Sean Astin, Mike, our lead character, is he an animator? What was
Oh, yeah. That's a weird one. He's like, it was like he wrote these romantic comics?
Yeah.
that were maybe in another magazine because they are also very popular.
Yes.
Like so some lady comes up at one point, gets his autograph.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, I don't know if he also animates them or if he just does the dialogue. Because he lives in a flat with his roommate Kevin McDonald, Jack. Jack is going to be getting married in like 5 days.
Yeah.
Mike is leaving the day after their wedding. The wedding is on Valentine's Day, and the wedding is happening in their apartments. Insane.
Yes, I was so confused at why. I mean, we'll get to it obviously, but it's like it did at least make sense for storyline purposes to get another character there, I guess.
Yes.
But yeah. It was like, I'm sorry, this is happening in an apartment building.
What, you've never dreamt of having your wedding at the apartment you're currently at?
No.
I'm planning on getting married here in Aaron's apartment,
Nice.
like in 3 weeks.
Good space.
Yeah. We could get a whole 5 guests in here. He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
Then we cut to Angelina. She is about to leave for work. She's staying with her aunt in Little Italy. I like how they constantly her aunt is constantly telling her, speak English, practice your English, as an excuse for why she will speak English at times in this movie.
Yes.
But for long periods of time, we'll spit out some Italian gibberish.
Which I think we talked about too with the stereotypes. Everyone else, every other Italian character in this movie is just full-blown Italian stereotype.
Oh, absolutely.
Like going for it.
We'll get there, but there's a restaurant scene. I'm very surprised there wasn't like a guy spinning a pizza pie. Like that, I feel like that was like one step too far.
There was one genuine word, because then lots of it was like, if you would have told me there was actually zero actual Italian in this movie, I'd be like, yeah probably. Because it sounds like they're just talking. They're like, and then like the one time at the restaurant scene, the one, I swear the chef lady just says, a pizza. And I'm like, what?
Well, the restaurant scene is one of my favorites in the movie. We'll get to it, but it's also Mike is like reading the menu and he's saying the words with Italian accents to prove that he speaks Italian. It was pretty good. So she works at a cafe kind of thing.
Coffee shop,
And so she's running late. She runs there and she's stares out the window longingly and sees 2 toddlers in love, which was
so romantic.
They were very cute kids.
Yes.
It was just a very weird thing to be like, oh, look at those children, so young and in love. And they're
Well, it's kind of like with our El Magnifico, he was like kind of alluding to that, like love was in the air, and you as they're panning down the street, you see like, I don't know, this old Italian man and old Italian woman who are arguing at one point, and they kind of lock eyes, and then it's like, now they're going for it.
Now
so the kids also are in that, I think.
Okay, yes.
So, yeah.
And the kids also are running amok in that the next scene of them is stealing apples from the grocer, and like then they run up and kick someone in the shins.
I love that this little girl is just booting Sean Astin. He's like, excuse me? It's great.
Also, the grocer, they steal the apple and then he starts yelling at the apple basket and being like, how dare you let them steal from you?
Yeah, that was good. The grocer was funny.
Yeah, the grocer was fun. Then we cut back to the apartment. We're introduced to Kevin McDonald. So fun, having a great time. And this is intercut between meeting Kevin McDonald and him and Jack and Mike having like a conversation in their apartment, and El Magnifico and the woman he is with just fucking up a storm. And I was very confused at what was happening here, because so El Magnifico is like writing beautiful poetry.
Yeah, so I think what happened is he actually writes it on the back of wallpaper, and he's like gonna cover it up on the wall, and he's essentially saying like, this poem is so beautiful, that if someone were to read it, like their life would be so impacted that it can't be like seen by human eyes.
Okay.
And then he gets back to fucking.
Yeah. And
the wallpaper flies out the window.
Yes.
And I think he does say like the word like, oh, if someone was struck by this. So it lands on Sean Astin. And then he kind of gets
he gets like a piece stuck on him that he doesn't realize.
Right, yes.
And then he goes into
the coffee shop.
I did like the idea. It is a very like visceral idea that like this poem is so beautiful, I have to cover it up, but it will be with you forever.
Yeah.
Because it's in your room and it's in the walls. I did like that. There's like little things like that where I'm just like, that's such a really
good.
Cool
also, what
idea.
a good way to phone in a poem, you know? Like, trust me, it's great.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You can't see it.
I should have done that more in school. Be like, that's too beautiful. Listen, I'm so good at eating pussy that if
I were to, it would ruin you for the rest.
It would ruin your life because you'd know you'd never be able to experience that again.
Let's not and say I did, and it was great.
Yeah. Let's just skip to the kettle.
And so he's has his coffee, which also was gross, which was funny, I thought.
Yeah.
Like she brings the cream and it's like curdling immediately. He has one sip and he's like, and he just gets up and leaves.
Yes.
And then he does find the piece of wallpaper now that's stuck on him, and he kind of just like throws it on the table, and then so she comes over to grab his dishes or whatever, and she thinks he's written this beautiful poem
about her. Yes.
In Italian.
Yes. Well, it is in Italian, so we never actually do have to hear what it is, which is a fun bit. And then she's kind of like, "Oh, I have to find out who this guy is."
Right. She's like immediately smitten, right?
I will, and then we cut to he goes and gets milk from the grocer, this is where the woman recognizes him and gets his autograph.
Yeah, for his comic.
For his romance comic. He's basically the 1998 equivalent of whoever wrote 50 Shades of Grey. That's what it really feels like.
Yeah.
Where they're just like...
Yeah, because this woman is like just in the store reading this, like, and she loves it.
Yes.
Yeah, and then like, I think is it the grocer or someone points out like, that's this guy. Yeah,
the grocer very much is like, you need to get laid, buddy. The grocer is doing everything he can to get this guy laid.
Well, because in it, like we said earlier, the grocer was with someone, but it was the aunt, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the grocer? No, it was. I thought it was a different old.
Oh, yeah,
we do see the grocer and the aunt together later on. Okay. So, but I also think she's in this scene too.
Right.
The aunt, we don't really see that often. I feel a little bad that I don't have the actress's name with us. She did.
She was fun.
She was fun.
She had some good facial expressions.
Yes.
Later.
She had,
I don't know if we'll mention, but the man who played Paolo. Very funny.
Paolo, which one?
Paolo was like the because we should say about her. She is
okay, yes.
Like she's promised to marry. Her grandma was dying, I think, and said like, "Oh, I would just love you to marry this."
well,
nice Italian boy.
I do have it in here. At like 10 years old, she makes a vow. It's very important that it was a vow. She vows to her grandmother that she will marry this specific man.
Yeah.
And now she's going to be going back home to Italy to marry him. And everyone is just like, you
don't have to.
You don't have to.
Even the aunt is like, come on, like she's dead.
Yeah,
who cares?
You were 10. You shouldn't be able to promise your love to someone when you're 10.
Yeah. And
we do meet him later on, and yes, he is very fun. Yes. But also immediately, I'm just like, this guy's gonna beat the shit out of some woman. Like this is a bad man.
Yeah, he gave off those vibes.
Yeah. But yeah, he's getting the milk. The grocer very horny too. I liked here how we do see we do cut over to El Magnifico trying to put up the wallpaper again, and the woman comes and like wraps herself around him and like literally starts pulling down his pants. She just pulls
down his pants and starts feeling his ass.
Okay. I guess I gotta come back.
Oh man, so good. Yeah, no, he all the cutbacks to that apartment always made me laugh as well.
Yeah. And now we cut back to Mike goes back to his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't able to get the milk because we got it a little mixed up. He got the milk, he stepped out, he got hit by the wallpaper, and he drops the milk.
That's right. The comedy fall, by the way. Like he fell into some more apples.
Oh,
it was
very
slapstick.
Very slapstick, very fun. And that's important to note because in the next scene, he doesn't have milk, so he steals it from the cat's bowl. Did you notice that? It was so gross. He literally walks up, he's just like, I'm sorry, buddy, I need this. And he takes the bowl of cat milk.
That's awesome.
He's like, this is mine now.
Hey, when you need a bowl of milk, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's not like he could go to back into the grocery store after making a fool of himself like he did. And now they're planning also Jack's bachelor party, which is the day before the wedding, I think, or no, 2 days before the wedding.
So strange when movies do this.
I was going to ask, has this ever happened?
I don't know. I feel like it is one of those things that's just made up from movies that we agree with,
Because I feel like most people aren't that dumb.
No.
But, also, we never meet. We meet Jack's bride at the very end. Yeah. She mostly exists on the phone for a lot of it, and she's very obviously like kind of a bridezilla, kind of hectic. And her bridesmaid quits on them last minute.
Or she fires her. I think
she fires her bridesmaid.
Yeah. And then so he says, "Hey, can you get?" I forget the ex's name.
I don't have it.
Anyway,
so Kinley.
Yeah, he says, "Can you get her to?" Because they're still on good terms.
Yes.
But he's like, "Can you get her to be the maid of honor?" And he's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, I've booked I asked everyone to come. I'm getting like your parents here. Mm-hmm. All this, he lists off everything that he's done for the wedding.
Your honeymoon. I did this.
I'm planning the stag that you've been hinting at that you want. Yeah. And then he's just like, Kevin McDonald's just like, I ask one little favor. You can't even do it.
So funny. So good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my God. And then he pours a giant glass of scotch, like straight scotch. He's just like, I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. And he starts drinking this full glass of scotch first thing in the morning. And then we cut back to Angelina. I will say, much like most of our movies, day and night in this movie, I'm never sure when it's
along pretty quickly.
What is happening when it comes to time here? I think we're back at night because now this is when Angelina reveals. I think she talks to her aunt about like her vow to her grandmother. Her aunt's just like, she's dead. She was my mom. I don't care. Oh, then. Yeah, I also have it here because he drinks the thing of scotch and then he gets in pajamas and goes to bed. But the sun is still like, it's so bright in this room. It feels like he's like, I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
Now we cut back to Angelina's home. She's not there yet. We get the grocer and the aunt playing sexy little game.
My favorite part of this scene was the grocer is in his underwear.
Mm-hmm.
No pants, no shirt, but his apron back on.
That's part of the game.
It was awesome.
That's part of the sick little game.
And then, so she does come, Angelina comes home, and then so they're trying to like.
They're hiding the grocery because they don't want her to know about the love affair.
Yeah.
And this is, I don't know if you noticed, this was all one take.
Oh, you know what? You saying that makes sense. Like,
and it was fun because it plays around in the space a lot.
Yeah, he like hides, closes these doors, goes behind them and stuff.
Yeah, it was very fun. And basically, the aunt's just like, "Oh, you're so young. You should be out on the town." kind of thing.
It's trying to get her out of the house. Like, come on, I'm trying to get it in over here.
Jesus Christ! You took the Viagra like 20 minutes ago. We gotta go. So she gets her out of the apartment, and now we have the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Again, time, I don't know what's happening.
What a weird ass bachelor party this is.
It's at their apartment. Yeah. I have to assume they just couldn't get many sets, which is fine.
Yeah, totally.
It works. It's fun. It's funny that it's happening there. Everyone is in suits or like office attire. Like think of office.
Yeah, not
space.
like suits. Like like a business
attire. Yeah. Everyone is in like everyone just got off from Office Space
Yes.
from their cubicle jobs and came to this bachelor party.
Yeah. And also the men are playing Twister with each other.
Yes.
Which was an odd choice for a bachelor party, I thought.
Yeah, I like how they don't talk to anybody else except for each other. They're just like, hey, you guys don't matter to us. The upstairs neighbor comes down.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that this was the woman that El Magnifico was sleeping with. Was she?
That's who I thought it was.
Okay, I think it might be that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't too sure because I think we only get one more scene with her after this, or two more scenes. Yeah. So I kind of was like,
but yes, I do believe that she was the upstairs neighbor.
Yeah.
That was banging the whole
movie. She comes down super sultry. Yeah, very sexy.
Oh my god, every guy in this place is like hubba.
Yeah, literally like door opens, silence.
Everyone hopes it's like the stripper.
Yeah, everyone thought it was the stripper. Yeah. And I mean, she could have been. She was really hot. She comes in and she's an older woman. She's like, "Oh, I heard you boys from upstairs. I'm your upstairs neighbor. I made you guys a treat, and it's oysters." And she's just like, "Here, have one." And she feeds one. McDonald an oyster.
So good. And I don't know if you caught this. I feel like he was just like ad-libbing, thinking it was going to get cut, but they kept it in because it was so funny. Because he's just standing there in a circle after. He's like, "Yeah, she fed me an oyster. You see that? She fed it right to me. The oyster. It's crazy." He talks about it for he says 4 different lines about it. It's so funny. It was so good.
But it was weirdly erotic too. I'm just feed me an oyster, lady. Then Mike runs out to grab pizza.
That's right.
A terrible pizza carrying technique, I will say.
He's got 5 boxes.
He's got 5 boxes. He's got one hand like this and one hand like this, and just those pizzas are going down. Mm-hmm. But Angelina sees him. Yes. And she's like, "That's the love of my life. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go follow him into this apartment."
Yes, which is a bold choice.
Yes.
But yeah.
It was 1998 Toronto.
That's right.
You could do that.
You can follow people into buildings.
I'm pretty sure you could do that now. Hoping. So he gets back to the party, and she didn't fall closely or anything. Yeah. We see.
I did like the cute little because she hesitates at the door and does a lot of him hawing about it.
Yes.
I thought that was a nice shot.
Yeah, because she still is. This entire movie, she is constantly in between. Should I go off this man that I think I love based on this poem that he did not write, and nor even give to me? He just left
he
it.
Literally threw it as trash. He's like, "Yeah, I don't want this."
That's the love of my life. Or should I marry this man that I promised myself to as a 10-year-old?
Yeah, because I don't think we actually said, which makes sense, but in the coffee shop, because like we said on the wallpaper, it's backwards. Mm-hmm. So she holds it up to a mirror to read it.
Yeah. Yeah. Which was a very cool shot.
Yeah, it was a really nice shot. I saw even you could see the mirrors in the background of on the wall, and I was like, "Oh, she's totally gonna use those." Yeah. Good.
So he gets back to the bachelor party, and Jack's like, "Hey, I found this list of from when we were kids, of what it takes to be a man.
Yeah, all the things you need to do to be considered a man."
Yes. Did you have some of these down?
I know there was kiss a woman on the lips.
So I wrote them all down.
Did you? Nice.
So we have smoke a cigar.
Yes.
Let's judge if we're a man. I'm not. I haven't smoked a cigar.
I think I've had puffs of one. I've never smoked a whole one.
That counts. No. Go fishing. Very manly thing.
Drank on a boat. If that counts.
I mean, get drunk is your next one. We have see a go-go girl. And they pause. And they're just like, it was the 80s. It was 70s. Get a tattoo. Play poker. Get in a fight. Save your buddy's life. Kiss a woman on the lips. Those are what it takes to be a man.
Hey, you saved my life.
I did save your life. Yeah. And then I turned it against you in the roast battle.
Yeah, it was good.
And then they're like, "Oh, we have to complete this list before the wedding."
Which is so funny because he's like, "We have to do this." And Sean Astin's like, "It's written in crayon."
It's written in crayon. And also just like, isn't your wedding tomorrow, man?
Yeah, you can tell he's kind of getting cold feet or worried about being with the same woman for the rest of his life or whatever.
He does seem pretty kind of afraid of his wife right now in the bride mode.
Yes.
We forgot to mention when he asks, can you get your ex to be the maid of honor? He says no, and then he goes back on the phone and he's like, "No problem."
Yeah, Yeah, he's very funny in this whole movie.
So funny.
Oh, man.
The stripper arrives at the same time as Angelina.
Is like thinking about going in, and because she comes up, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know they sent another girl."
Yeah, and
she's kind of like, And he's like, "Yeah, let's." They go, and so they both go in. Sean Astin opens the door, and he doesn't recognize her from like the coffee shop, right?
I mean, I don't think he even really noticed.
Yeah, right.
Her
he was just kind of getting coffee, whatever.
Exactly. Like maybe in a way of being like, "Oh, she's cute," kind of thing. But yeah.
And so the girl, the stripper, she goes to
Danish,
change.
I believe was her name.
That's right. Yes. So she goes to
a very funny.
It was a very funny name. Yeah. She goes to change, and then so Angelina obviously didn't have anything.
Yeah,
right?
and he asked her. He's like, are you gonna go change too?" And she's like,
Am I not dressed appropriately? He takes her coat, and then they said, because she did have a conversation where the girl was like, "Oh, I'm a dancer."
Yes.
Right? So she's like, "Oh," Angelina's like, "I love to dance," you know, and then so they're like, "Okay, like do your thing," and then so she turns on some. Also, did some of the bachelor party people have instruments?
Yes, they just kind of have instruments now. I will say this is the first of 2 times random musicians appear in this movie.
Yes.
And I did like how also one of them has maracas. No maracas in the song at all. They were just like, we just need someone else looking like they play an instrument. And they start playing a song that's again obviously not what they're playing, but and she dances the mambo with Sean Astin.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah,
it was like there are like we were talking about El Magnifico being like a sex god. There's like hints. There's like little powderings of like magical realism.
Yes,
And this is definitely one of those moments where it's just like, oh, now they both magically know how to dance the same dance together very well.
Yeah.
And it was very well choreographed. And it was just a really
I really like this whole scene.
Really fun, kind of sexy scene. Yeah.
And then
and everyone else is just standing there watching them dance, and they're just like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because they're like kind of nerds, so they're all like, "This is hot." These 2 people dancing.
When's she gonna get naked? Is he gonna get naked too? Because I'm gonna watch that.
And then then they kind of finish their dance, and then the other stripper just bursts in the room. It's like, "Hey!" And then Angelina's like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And then she leaves the party at that point, right?
Yes, she leaves.
And then he chases after her.
Yes,
right.
Yeah, and he's just like, "Can I take you on a? Do you want to go for coffee?" And she's like, "I don't think I should go on dates." He's like, "It's not a date. Dinner's a date.
This is just
coffee.
Coffee." Yeah.
So they go out for coffee. And I had here, Sean Astin should play more romantic leads. Their date is weirdly all through montage, this one. And I think it's because this is where another magical realism thing happens.
Yes.
Where she thinks he's speaking Italian the whole time, and he thinks that she's speaking English the whole time.
There is a through line, too, with, I think we kind of said it before, with all the people on the street falling in love.
Yes.
There is a thing where... Joe has a rose, and these rose petals continually fall, and it touches both of them on the shoulder. And so, she can hear him speaking Italian, and he hears her speaking English. So we get the English, obviously. But
Magnifico is just, I don't know, ripping out roses with his teeth while he's fucking, I'm guessing, and like blowing them out the window. And they touch him on the lapels, and that they have this date where they can understand each other completely with no barrier kind of thing. I did like this. I didn't like that it then becomes somewhat of a like barrier between them, because it feels, because I'm just like, that doesn't, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but I'm also like, I don't like anything that feels like a contrivance in like, oh, you told me a lie, or like when someone walks in on someone being like, oh, let me explain, it doesn't look like what you think it does. I'm always just like, I roll my eyes a little bit, but here it was okay. It's a small, minor quibble kind of thing. So they have their date.
And then at the end of the date, right, he asks her, because he's also now kind of falling for her, and he asks her to go to the wedding.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And and which I think she says yes to originally.
they have this cute thing where like they're playing with this tree. They're just like, oh, don't reach into the tree. The raccoons will get
that's
you.
right.
And like they both keep reaching at this tree and pretending raccoons
I
are
forgot about
tearing
the
off
tree bit. I loved
their
it
arms.
because I think she originally the key was in there, right? She was
key
going
was in there.
for the key.
Yes.
And he's like, you can't stick your hand in there. And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, a raccoon will bite it off. And she's like, okay. Sticks her hand. She's oh, and he's like, oh my god. This is so good.
And then he does it.
Yeah.
It's a fun little thing.
Yeah, it was nice.
But then, the magic wears off, and they realize that they weren't both speaking the same language.
Yeah. It was so sad.
It was kind of sad. So just like, I would be like, I'm going to the doctor. I feel like
it was also very funny to see them both be like, what are you talking about? I was talking Italian all night. No, I don't know it. I don't know what you mean.
But yeah, so she goes. That's the end of their date. I think that they still kind of want to see each other, but the ending though was kind of just like, wow, that was weird. I don't know what to take.
Well, and I think it also because it kind of snapped her out of it, and she was like, oh no, I can't go to this wedding.
Yes.
I don't think she fully explains. Does she explain in here?
No, she doesn't explain it there. She doesn't explain it for quite a while, because she knows it's dumb.
Yes.
And also, Mike, inviting a woman you just met to the wedding you're going to tomorrow, not a great idea. Probably going to end poorly.
They were in love.
They were in love, and it is at his apartment. So,
Yes.
I mean, I guess he could just do that.
You invite her over. I'm so sorry. I forgot I had a wedding today. It's in my living room.
So the next day, Sean, let's see here.
So this is when he goes to the grocer, right?
This is where he goes to the grocer.
So funny, this whole scene.
Because he wants to speak Italian now. So he goes to the grocer and is just like, how do I speak like an Italian?
And the way this grocer is like talking about it with hushed tones, like he moves them to like another aisle to be like, I'm not allowed to tell you this, okay? This is our thing. If I showed you, I would be. He's like saying it's so funny. And yeah, there's just I don't know, probably more than 5 minute long scene of him giving all the gestures what everything means.
This means no. This means no, not at all. And this means fuck your whole family. And my favorite one was like, and there's one. You can never do this.
Yes.
Never do this. I shouldn't even show you. Don't ever do that. And Sean also starts doing it.
He's like
never
just
do that.
slaps his hand away, and then he's like, what does it mean? He's like, I can't even tell you. It's so good.
And like it's like jump cutty, and it's very fun. It's very lively scene. They have so much fun.
It's very funny. It's all just gestures. Very funny.
So then how do they get back to?
So
I have a bit missing. How do they get to the restaurant? Because that's what I have next.
Right. I'm trying to think. Like he must. Oh, is it? You know what happens is he goes to the coffee shop
to ask Sookie and Lee to be the maid of honor.
He kind of like he starts like. There must have been a thing they did when they were a couple or whatever. He's like starts tickling her, right? And then she comes back.
Angelina comes in and sees them.
And then it's like, oh, you guys are together. Because she did break it to her. She's like, oh, just so you know, like we dated. But very much like they're over. Yeah, you should go for it if you want kind of thing. And then so I think does he ask her out then?
I think she like leaves. I think it was that thing that I hate that I was literally just talking about being like, it's not what you think.
Yeah, it literally was that, yeah.
And like, so yeah, he goes after her and he's just like, no, it wasn't what you think. And let's go on a date right now, basically. And they go to an Italian restaurant.
Oh man, so funny.
This is my favorite scene of this movie. It's good. So weird too.
Because, I mean, before these people come into this restaurant, it was what? Nothing?
There was nothing.
These 4 people that work in this restaurant, who also 2 of them are dressed like the boat guys in
they're
Venice.
Dressed like... gondola rowers.
It's so funny.
They're sitting around playing poker, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And they are livid that these people had the audacity to come eat at this restaurant.
Yes.
And then so there's like one nice setup table, and they're like, "Can we sit here?" And he's like, "No." And they like take him to this back dusty corner.
Well, first he has to like pull out his the Italian hand gestures that he learned from the grocer to convince them to let them eat
like,
there.
Okay, I guess.
You look like one of us, I guess. And then they bring over some terrible food, soggy carrots.
Yes, and like a tray of like meat that does not look good.
Literally deli meats. Yes. Yeah, literally like pepperoni that you would buy at Safeway.
And they're trying to like still keep it romantic and like try to like pick it up with a fork, and it's like flopping around. I think one flies up in her face.
Yes, one flies up in her face. They try to eat the bread. It's literally like they can't
crumbling
bite
away. It's so gross.
And then they get a phone call. Phone call to the restaurant, and the guy, restaurateur is just like, "Oh my God. Yes, of course. And then he's just like, "It's happening."
He looks up
coming.
And he's all excited that they're getting this guest or whatever. And he looks up and they're like just about to think I take an actual bite of the bread. And they're like, "No, don't." They're like, "We're so sorry." They like revamped the whole restaurant.
It's just a fun, weird montage of them fixing this entire restaurant up in like 5 minutes.
It's very good. And then, so El Magnifico comes, and then his sex woman,
and he's wearing a cape, which baby be like, "I could pull off a cape. Well, I could be a cape guy."
So they notice them in the restaurant. So the lady like calls them over, like, "Oh, come join us."
Yeah.
And so they all four have a meal together, and then the restaurant starts picking up again.
Becomes like the most poppin' place in the joint. Yeah.
And it was good. Also, I think there was part 2 where I did like the part where he went to pick her up, and so his ex was helping her get ready, and then they did like the kind of reveal moment where she like came out and she had like the shawl on.
Okay,
I really liked that.
Right, nice. We did miss that, but that was a really nice moment of him just falling in love with her. Yeah. It reminded me of times I've picked up women before.
I was gonna say it reminds me of She's All That.
Yeah, I was in that. It was a movie about me. So I have here, I like that it's kind of like a fish out of water story for both of them. Yeah. In a weird way, where he's out of his element because it's never explained why he's staying in Little Italy, where everyone seems to know each other, but he doesn't.
Like the outlier, yeah.
So he doesn't really, there's definitely things he's not picking up on culturally wise, but she's a fish out of water because she's in Canada. Yeah. It's like a fun play on that kind of trope for sure. Now she tells, during this time, Pablo has arrived.
Yes.
Paulo,
I think, yeah.
And he's just a scumbag.
Oh my God, his stupid little mustache and he leaned so hard into this dickhead character. I loved it.
He's like an unlikable Gomez Addams.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got the little mustache, the really tight cropped hair kind of thing. And he's
at the apartment, her place with her aunts.
He's at the house with the aunt who is constantly trying to distract him from going out looking for her.
Yes. And he's just like, she's just feeding him like a 7-course meal and he like won't even look her in the eyes. Like he's just an absolute prick to this aunt the whole time. And I really liked it.
Just awful to her, like feet on the table. Like he takes his shirt off at one point.
At one point she has this like lays down this beautiful plate of pasta or whatever, and he like looks at her and he's like, and he makes her like grind
more cheese
Parmesan cheese on top.
Oh my God, what a piece of shit this guy is. And then he finally gets fed up and decides to go looking for Angelina, and he finds her.
So, and at the restaurant too, we find out from the restaurateur guy who was like when they first came in, and he I think tells a story about how he like goes up to Angelina and it's like, "You lifted the curse of our place,
right? Like
with your beauty," because he said how I think there was a couple there when his dad started the restaurant that fell in love, and it was so strong and whatever. I don't know if it ended and then they couldn't get
business anymore.
So he puts it all on her, which is nice.
Yes, yeah.
And then is there also, I think there's a moment where both Sean Astin and Joe Mantegna,
are in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is when he finds out that he's the one, that El Magnifico is the one who wrote this poem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we missed the point where, like, this entire time he's like, I don't know what poem she's talking about.
Oh, yeah, I think the ex broke it to him. Like, she thinks she wrote this poem. He's like, I don't know Italian. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
So that's what made him try to learn Italian. That he was trying to basically cover it up and just be like, lean into that. Yes,
I totally wrote that poem.
And then I don't know if he quite says it outright, but Joe Mantegna kind of like implies like you should probably be honest with her.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I think there's also some graffiti that does another like mirror read, which is kind of cool.
So Joe Mantegna has like, he says a line and then he is talking and then he walks away and the graffiti is on the wall now. Yeah, which is very cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Again, a little bit of that magical touch of magical realism.
I also like to think it would just be funny if he just read it on there. If it was on there from someone else.
I kind of originally thought that. I went back to check and then just like it did appear after he said it.
Nice.
So yeah, but that seems like what would happen in like a very jokey version of this, which would still be very funny.
And then so now he goes out and he like confesses, right? He says, I didn't write that poem, and I don't speak Italian, and comes clean, and she's like heartbroken.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And she...
But also, how did you not realize this by now? He was like reading the menu being like, zucchini, peglatelli.
Yeah. No, and I love the best part about him. So he lists off every Italian word on this menu, and then he gets to the end, he's like, a Visa, MasterCard, and he's like, shit. It's so funny.
Solid bit.
Yeah, it was good.
Solid bit.
And then so also as Angelina's heartbroken, Paolo also shows up to the restaurant and is like, hey, what are you doing on this date? And she's like,
your promise to me, woman.
Yeah, and so he gets up to like do the, like you said, very like he grabs her and tries to haul her off, and Mike,
Sean Astin
tries to stand up to him, and he clocks him.
He clocks him right in the face. And then so Paolo and Angelina leave.
Yeah, and I like my good line in this one is El Magnifico's like, I didn't see it going down like that. Like, he's like, damn it. I really thought that was going to work.
Well, can't win them all. I'm going to go fuck my hot wife.
Yeah. There was the other thing I noticed, I forgot to mention before. When Sean Astin first gets like the love power kind of thing that makes her fall for him immediately, was there like a implied that some of El Magnifico's power got taken away for a little bit? There was like one, I felt like there was them in bed swirling around. Like actually, it was very funny. They were actually just like going like this under the covers.
Yeah.
And then they like kind of rolled out and he was like all like forlorn, I thought. So I wasn't sure.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that myself.
But then, I mean, because he just got right back to fucking later. So I was like, maybe he just needed a break.
Yeah, listen. Refractal periods, you know, even a sex god needs some time, you know? Yeah. Then so the truth has been revealed. Mike goes back to his apartment, and we are reminded that Kevin McDonald is in this movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was funny because I was at this point being like, oh, I thought Kevin McDonald was going to be in more of this. And he shows up right in the nick of time.
Right when you need him. Yeah. The apartment... disaster.
So trashed. Like food everywhere.
There's a kiddie pool in the middle of the
which I love. They use is like they're like, hey, we'll put all the trash in here. They're like trying to clean it.
Well, it's because he was fishing in it because he needed to fish the list. Which I kind of forgot about the list.
He was crossing off the things on the list. Yes, that's what he was doing the whole time.
Because he thought, and he's just like, I had to do them myself, and Mike's just like, I'm sorry, buddy, I forgot about it.
I also love so he has these goldfish that he's put into this pool, and he leans over the cat, and he's like, if I catch one, I'll give it to you. Oh, it's so good. And then so they're also panic cleaning right now. The bride is calling.
Yeah, because it's the day of the wedding.
Day of the wedding.
I think they go to sleep for like a little bit, and then it's the day of the wedding.
Right.
Yeah, because they wake up late.
Yeah, he literally says it's an hour away.
Yeah.
Like, and so he's like, oh God. And then he still starts making it. He's like, no, honey, it's bad luck to talk to the bride on the cell phone on the day of the wedding. And she's like, what? Yeah.
I'm not going to explain this tradition to you, honey. Montage of them trying to clean this place up. It's a disaster.
Yeah. And then so we get our the lady from upstairs.
Yes.
Offers. Did she just happen to come down? I think I don't even remember why. But
I don't think she has a reason.
Yeah. She just is like, oh, you guys need a place to get married. My place is gorgeous upstairs.
Yeah.
And so you can welcome to use that. And so they take her up on it.
Yeah. This bride. Perfectly fine changing the wedding venue.
Not quite a bridezilla, if you ask me.
Sounds pretty chill. Oh, it's going to be in your apartment? Oh, no, it's just going to be in your upstairs neighbor's apartment now?
Yeah, in fairness, if you're going to get married in an apartment, I guess another apartment's not like that big of a change.
It's true. Yeah, so they... Mike writes a poem at some point here, right? Because... Kevin McDonald is just like, I'm going to use your poem.
That's right.
As my vows. Yeah. Which I've got to be honest, I'm just like, you got to write your own vows, my guy. They're called your vows.
I think it was more also just a play on how he literally helped him with every decision on.
Yes.
And I think because, he was probably procrastinating because he wasn't. I think he, at this point, has finally realized, like, yes, I do need to get married and be with this woman.
Well, also because they all have the thing where he's just like, well, gotta cross it off the list. Save a buddy's life.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you're saving my life by letting me use this poem as a vow.
That's
I don't remember when he writes that for Angelina. But
I'm trying to... There was a couple scenes where he went back to his, like, little...
His sketches, drawings. Yeah, his comic stuff. So I'm guessing it was somewhere in there.
Okay, and, like, he also, has this... Like, woke up the day after getting punched, and he has a giant shiner on his eye and stuff. And
yeah. Also, I did like this one line where they say they're cleaning the apartment and he's on the phone with the bride and they're just like, oh, the wedding's going to be beautiful and memorable. And then Sean is just like, it's going to be one of them.
That's good.
So, yes, they are now upstairs in the apartment at the wedding. Sean Astin forgets the rings.
Yes. The guy asked him, like, 7 times for the rings, and he's just like staring off, and it's great.
He's thinking about Angela. His heart is broken now too.
And and we also, I feel like whenever because you can kind of just hear Kevin McDonald like saying the vows, it's kind of secondary audio or whatever, and you feel it more of that like magical realism. I think.
Yeah, because he goes downstairs and Angelina's there.
She stopped by.
Yeah.
And so yes, that was when I was like, okay, I see why they did a wedding in the apartment building.
They need a reason for her to come back to the apartment.
Yes.
During the wedding when these vows are being read.
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, we gotta do that. Did they explain why she turns down Paulo? I think she just was one of those. I gathered that she was like one of those people who always wanted to get married for love, for the right reasons, kind of thing. They don't really they don't need to explain it. They're just like, you know what? No, we should be together.
The other thing that it stuck out to me, but I actually did enjoy it a lot, is because they literally do him at the top of the stairs, like hand extended, Paulo at the bottom, being like, "Come on, we're leaving."
Yes,
and she's in the middle and does it back and forth for a long time. But like, I actually really enjoyed it. It was like. She had some good facial expressions. I think she even welled up with tears too.
She did, and like it was, and it made sense because this was something
big
that she
decision.
was being drawn against. And she ends up choosing Mike. And I guess they're going to fly around the world together. That's the one thing that's never really explained.
Yeah, we never mentioned that. I don't think.
I think we mentioned it, but we mentioned it as much of the movie where it shows a calendar being like wedding day. Mike leaves.
That's right. He wants to travel the world.
Yeah. And they're going to travel the world together. Marriage happens. Everyone is happy. End of movie.
Yeah.
We see the kids again at the wedding. The 2 little toddlers. They're in the wedding party.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
El Magnifico comes up and be like, love.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go have
love.
sex again.
I love fucking.
Yeah, he was great. I really enjoyed his role a lot.
I really enjoyed this movie.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you said at the start, but yeah, if you can find this on any sort of service platform to watch it,
honestly,
do yourself a
reach
favor
out to
and
the
do it.
director. He might send you a link. But yeah, that is Boy Meets Girl.
Yeah.
Could have used a better title. That was one thing where I'm just like, there's a lot of Boy
There
Meets
is a
Girls.
lot of Boy Meets Girl. There was a second where I thought we were going to watch some weird French movie where cousins have sex with each other.
So that's next week. But thank you. What are we giving this on Letterboxd?
I'd be okay with like wait, is it a 5?
Out of 5
Yeah,
stars.
like I'd go 4 for sure.
Yeah, let's do 4.
Yeah.
4 stars on Letterboxd, and you can find our Letterboxd, which will be updated at some point in the future. Listen, I'm busy right now.
It's on there.
Absolutely Obscure Pod. You can also find us on Instagram. All the social media is Absolutely Obscure Pod or Absolutely Obscure Podcast. If you have any questions or comments for the show, you can email us at absoluteobscurepodcast@gmail.com. We'll read them out on the show. I'll have one for next week. I kind of forgot to bring them this time.
No worries.
But don't worry, they're going to happen.
Yeah, and also you can follow us individually at Real Funny Josh or The True Rory.
Yes. Thank you to our producer, Aaron Campbell, Hensless Manning Comedy. Smells so good. Thank you to Matt Prince for our theme music. And we are going to end the show here by choosing a new movie, Josh.
Oh, boy.
We got 3 tiles here for you. I'm excited for one of them. One of them would be very interesting to do. All right. So your 3 tiles are The Midnight Man, Cerebrum, or Hungry Hills.
The Midnight Man. Cerebrum?
Mm-hmm.
Cerebrum. Or The Hungry Hills?
Hungry Hills.
What do I want to watch? I'm kind of curious. This got me wrong before. You know what? I have no idea what it could even be about. Let's go with Cerebrum.
Cerebrum. All right. Cerebrum is from 2022. It has a 3.9 on IMDb with 257 votes, and 238 people have seen this on Letterboxd. After waking up from a year-long coma, an insecure young man must fight his controlling father in order to discover what really happened to his seemingly absent mother, as the true consequences of his past actions unravel before them. Sounds like a little bit of a thriller horror movie. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. You can check it out in another future episode.
Yeah.
Oh, I will note we're going to be doing some weird scheduling stuff with our episodes. If I haven't mentioned on here, I'm moving to New Zealand in like a few months. So we're going to try and bank up a bunch of episodes, do a lot of guest episodes while I'm still in town here. So some things aren't going to be released in like exact order, but you'll have an episode every 2 weeks. That's something we're trying our best to do for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for listening. Take care out there.
Bye.